Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I finally have a new personal layout spread for you guys. I'm super excited. I have been avoiding my personal for a bit because I just didn't find... See, I was using these so much crafting vertical on 2 pages and I just didn't find that they were working for me, but I really didn't want to go across to 4 pages. And then of course, finally, just sending from the planner Sophisticate, she's been making inserts recently which looked really cool, but they've been for the A5 planner. But she finally came out with a personal and it has this sort of, this flap so you get the full week and pretty much on 2 pages. But you have plenty of room here. And it also has this cool flap which has an overlook of the week. So it's I think it's a lot more functional. You could fit way more in it. I think I'll be more likely to use it. So that's what I'm using today. Let me take these out of my planner, which is just a Kate Spade in black. So basically she sells the printables on her website and they're for each month, so they're all dated. So you can see the starts. She started them in May because, you know, she didn't want to, I think she put them up like halfway through April. So she started with May, so you get a nice clean start, and then you can see how the next page over has the flap and the next week. But it was super easy to put together. Her inserts are made for US letter size, and of course I don't have, I have sticker paper that's letter size, that's what I print on for stickers, but I only have A4 paper, and this was, it's paper from Officeworks. I think the brand is JM Burroughs. I think it's something Burroughs, but anyway, I had 100 GSM. She recommends, I don't know, it's something like £32 or something, which is 120. But I already had 100, and I think it's a fairly nice thick paper. It's not too thick. And yeah, so I made it work. So what I do is I used her suggestion and I printed out using Adobe Acrobat Reader, and I subscribed to Adobe products, so I was able to just install it because I was already subscribed. They have a great Creative Cloud app where you can subscribe monthly and you can have all the apps that you want, or even just Photoshop, things like that. So I used Acrobat Reader and I just set the page to be, you know, no scale, have it as 100% accurate size, but to print on A4 paper, and it worked. So I don't know if, I'm gonna have a bit of an angle here. I don't know if the A5 ones will work. I assume they will, because in A4 clearly you fold it in half and you have exactly A5. But I don't know what her printables look like. They might be 1 page per thing, so they would still work on A4. But the personal works. I don't have a paper cutter and I don't have a 6-hole punch. So what I did is, I hand cut this first page like an idiot, and so it's a bit wonky. And then the rest of my pages, I just used a ruler and a box cutter or X-Acto knife, whatever you want to use, and I just did each page. Sorry, I got a message on my phone. But what hand cutting it was actually pretty easy because you just cut, and it was only 5 pages in the end because a month isn't that long, to be honest. So that was easy peasy. And then what I did is I took a page of inserts that I already had. Say this, so much crafting, and I just sort of lined it up with the top and the bottom of the page and the boxes, and I used a friction pen so it could be erased, just to draw in the dots, and I just did it on every page, and then I just hand cut them all singularly. It's a bit of a craft task, but I really enjoyed doing it. And then if I had any pen marks left over from my holes, I could just erase them. So super duper easy. So yeah, I think that came across really well. 1 month was, I think, $5 Australian, almost $6 Australian dollars. So I think they're actually really cost effective, and I already had the paper, so. Alright, that is enough rambling about how I put these together. Let me just, I'm going to take these post-it notes off. They don't need to be here. But I think my paper turned out alright. I actually bought this paper to print like art that I had saved that I wanted to frame, so it's a higher quality, thicker paper, so I'm glad I already had that. But here are the finished ones. I just when I did the folding, I just pretty much just did it up to, you know, before the holes, and also make sure that none of this is covered up, and it pretty much worked out perfectly. So I thought the folding was pretty easy. I didn't have any of the tools that she mentions literally, but I got it done. So I thumbs up to Descending for great principles. I will link her Etsy shop down below, obviously. But I think anyone of any level could make these. It's super fun and easy. So of course this week we're going to do the 1st of May through the 7th. And what you have here is you have every day with a long column, and then you have the weekend, which is shared, which I don't mind because this is technically a work planner, so I don't need the weekend. And then you have a few lines down here, but it's thick enough, and I think well, this side is the right length for Erin Condren bottom washi. And what I'm going to do for this first inaugural week of planning, and if you guys enjoy it, I will continue filming them. At least I will for the whole of May, and then we'll see. But I'm going to use this Caress Press Mystery Mini Kit, and it's the Spring Queen, so it's March Mystery. And I just thought it was, I mean, it's springy, but I think it's also autumny because of the browns and the berries. So there's a double box, which I could use or not, and then you have these full boxes, some glitter headers, this functional page with checklists, some sidebar stuff, although I don't really have any sidebar in this. We have the week overview, some boxes and things, and some bottom washi, some pattern washi, and a little bit of deco. So I thought this would be a nice enough kit to use for this week. So I'm going to come back to the overview at the end, I think. I'm going to work on this. You're going to have to bear with me because I've never used these before. So we're going to do the bottom washi lace. It's so beautiful, I have to use it. It'll be interesting to see how it folds. This Caress Press paper. I'm just going to line it up with a little bit of white space. I find Caress Press's washies can be a little bit short, so there's some lines showing. But I'm going to quickly go in and actually put in this piece of deco here because I thought she would look, I'm going to do it a bit later actually. I thought she would look cute there. Let's see how it is folded, because it is a thicker paper. Yeah, I think that worked. I think that's alright. Super duper pretty. I think this paper will have to be cut short. Yes. So I'm going to take out my slice X-Acto, which is not what I cut the, I did not use this to cut the insert paper. I used an actual like box cutter, proper X-Acto knife. Oh, that worked. That because I find it easier to control, where this is good for tiny little stickers, but you can find that on Amazon. So let's see, make sure I didn't cut through the page. Nope, we're all good. So that worked out perfectly, other than these little lines here. But that can just be my placing, and I'll put a cute little deco to cover those lines. But so we got the bottom washi in. we're off to a great start. I think I'm gonna put glitter headers in because I love glitter headers in my personal. And just to top off the, you know, top it off at the top. So I'm gonna put the make sure I'm like, I haven't done this kind of filming in ages, so I have to make sure I'm in focus. I think you put it between the line, or is it? I think it goes over the top of the line. I use this coppery brown. Yes, got a lot of experimenting. It should be interesting. So I have a big week on this week at uni, so I thought this would actually end up being the perfect week to start these inserts. Basically, by the end of the week, I want to have finished the first draft of my... I want to finish the first draft of my chapter, have it done and sent off hopefully Friday. I'm aiming for Friday. So this is going to be a crazy couple of weeks. I'm also back teaching again on Thursday. I have two tutorials then, and Monday the essays are due for my students, so weekend it's marking time. I'm going to be marking a ton of essays. Oh yeah, and is it the 4th? The 4th also another course that I'm just marking for, I'm not teaching, but they have essays due on the 4th as well, so all the marking begins. So what do I want to do? I think I'm going to use the full boxes across the bottom for some interest and to take up space. So I think Thursday is always sort of the middle. I got one green, so I think that's going to go on Thursday. So yeah, it's a super busy week. I am so ready to be done with this chapter. I'm so tired of it. I've barely got any of it done. I'm progressing from it right now. I know I'm a terrible, terrible student, but yeah, I'm just so over my thesis right now, and I'm only on chapter 1. It sucks. I'm the worst student, obviously. But I don't know. So if I have like a super complete deadline, like the 5th, that hopefully I can just get it done. Oh yes, so there's 2 boxes that we don't actually use. So I won't do the quote box or these chevrons. Let's stick to the florals. Super pretty. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm only gonna have, I don't want all these checklists. I think I'm gonna do 3 heart checklists. So I'm gonna cut these down just with some scissors. And I think I'm gonna match them up. Okay, I decided not to put one on the weekend because that'd be silly. I have my home, I have my ones at home, so I'm leaving that open for now. So I want to start on just the big events from the week. So first of all, do I want to do my videos somehow? Don't have a lot more in this. Oh, actually, first of all, since I got this done, the full box, I'm going to put down this little bit of deco to cover the lines there, the end of the washi. There we go, so cute. Alright, I'm gonna do the old-fashioned, well, not old-fashioned, but you know, the popular thing of marking videos with Clever Girl Craft Hearts, and I'm just going to do it on the white space. I'm not going to bother with a little thing or anything. So I'm going to use these peachy pinks. I think they're the closest matching. I don't think the green matches very well. I'm going to use these peachy pinks from the Rita colorway. So I got a video on Monday. I'm just going to put it here on top of the full box. I have a video on Wednesday. And I have a video on Friday. So just do that. Get those in. Alright, now the videos are marked. What else? I'm going to put in a half box here to mark that the essays are due. That's my big work thing. I don't know how stickers come up on this paper. Not very well. Just tore the paper up a lot. There we go. Covered up the tear there. So the essays are due that day, so how do I want to mark that? So I'm going to mark that with the little laptop from the kit. Super simple and easy. I'm going to zoom in for you. So yes, I'm going to go to work that day as well. So then, don't want to mark work with something to make sure I'm going in. I think I'm going to mark work with down here in the full boxes because they're just patterns. I'm going to do this with a flag. I'm just going to keep it simple and just do a flag for now. Tuesday I'm staying home and we got my FedEx packages coming in, so I'm going to use this appointment label. And is there a mail on here? There isn't a mail, but there is an icon. So use this little package icon to mark that my FedEx package is being delivered. I think other than that, I'm going to be writing, and I think I'm also going to have it as a cleaning day. So I'm just going to put that in as well, just on the side there. Because I have it from the kit. Wednesday, I definitely need to do treat prep, but I'll put it up here. But I have the space, so I might as well. I'm going to use this super light quarter box. And I'm going to use the I use the little book icon to mark. I need to finish my troop prep for Wednesday. Thursday we have teaching. Then I'm going to use a nice pattern box for that. Just so it's standing out and proud. For that I'm going to use a teaching munchkin. I'm going to use the last of my little teacher ones. I'm going to keep that out because it has marking on it as well. Thursday is also the Erin Condren pre-sale. I don't know what time though. So I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to put the little planner down to mark that. Erin Condren pre-sale. also Star Wars Day, so I think I might put, I have these Once More with Love, like galaxy stickers. And I'm just gonna put one down. I don't care for Boba Fett, so I'm gonna put it on this week. Oh yeah, I should probably talk. I still left out what days I'm teaching. What days I'm going into uni, so I'm also going in Wednesday. And I'm gonna go in Thursday. I think I'm gonna use, oh, it's all pink flower. And then just as a little reminder, it's Star Wars Day. Even though it's supposed to mark work, I'll put my little Boba Fett there. I want to keep these open just in case I have meetings or anything like that. So that is the first half of the week. Now for Friday, oh yeah, Thursday I'm not going to leave it open, I'm just going to put it in that I want to finish writing my chapter that night if I have to. So what I'm going to do is use one of these little flags made for the neutral. Put the coffee cup over, and then has a little bit more interest. Then Friday, I was going to stay home because I'm going to be up late. I'm going to email that chapter, so I'm going to put this little alarm clock here on the checklist to mark that. Then I guess I'll use a full box just to put in. This is all berry. Use a different color. I'm gonna use this pattern green one actually, just to bring in that those essays are due, the other ones. Alright, I'm gonna use this little alarm clock for that day. That's for the extra essays being due. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Then hopefully I can just relax at night. I think then that day. So I think I'm actually going to put in this little me time with the nail polishes just to mark I want to relax that day at home. So hopefully my chapter will be done. So the weekend is 1. So I have this down here, but I think I really want to use one of these boxes. So I think I'm going to bring up this full box stickers. So I'm going to bring this sticker up with some undo. You can buy this on Amazon, or if you're in Australia, you can buy it from Bunnings, the hardware store. Takes the sticker right up and it doesn't damage it either or your paper. So good. Yeah, I just really want to use this sticker this week. So I'm going to put it all the way down the bottom, because I can put a box over her dress if I need to. Let's dry that off. I think she's super duper pretty. Love that. So the first biggest thing for the weekend, and I'm going to use the berry box for this. I'll just put it here in this white space. But Lachlan actually, my partner Lachlan is flying off to Brazil for a conference on Saturday, so I definitely have to mark that. I'm going to miss him so much, but I know he's going to have a great time. And then I'm also going to use this brown box down here on the dress. And this Once More with Love little angry marking munchkin to mark. I have to write, indicate that I'm starting my marking that weekend. I think that's all I'm going to put down in my work weekend planner, just so this double box can really stand out. So I'll zoom back out again, but here is the full week and I am totally loving it. It's just so pretty. I think we're going to get into the highlights then, just so you have like an overview. Wednesday I'm going to put the new releases because over here, because of the EC Erin Condren. I'm just going to use some of these sort of stickers on here because I have them. So I'm going to put laundry day on Sunday. I'm going to put movie night on Saturday because it's the night that Lachlan goes and I'll watch a movie to distract myself. Thursday I want to remember to do a midweek. I'm going to put that down here. These are more like little reminders. Monday I want to remember to do dishes. I'm going to put the little aeroplane down here on Saturday, sorry, just to remind myself there. I'm going to use these teardrops to mark the days that I'm not going into uni on this side because that way I have a good glance. So I'm not going in on Tuesday or Friday. Just to have a good view of what's happening. I think that's all I'm going to do for this week. I'm going to put in some deco now. Alrighty, I'm going to fill this out and I'm going to use this gel pen from a Glam Planner mystery kit and then I'll be right back. I finished filling it out and I've put it back into my planner, so now you can see how it looks. Obviously I'll fill in a bit more on this side but when I can, but I like having it just like those little extras that I know I should be doing. And then when you flip it out, here you go, the full week. So pretty. I'm glad I used this double edged box on the weekend. I know it's like super simple and light and airy, has a little bit of foil, but I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait to get into the other weeks. I've got the full set of May here. I don't know what my June is like yet, so I haven't bought June yet. So there might not be any for June, but we will see. Depends on my travel plans. But yeah, this is what I have so far and I'm really enjoying this. I think I can get a lot more use out of it. And if I have busier weeks, I don't have to do as much decorating, but I think this works really well for me. and I can't wait to try it at work, and I'll let you guys know how my week gets on for next week. But that's it for now. I'll show you what I have left. So of course I have another double box and a full box here. Glitter headers, quite a bit, some of that sheet, but I used quite a lot. Some washi, all the pattern washi left. Only 2 half boxes, but then the weekly stuff, and then a couple more full boxes. So technically I could get another little spread out of this if I brought some more in. But I think I made good use of it, and I'm just really looking forward to trying this out for this week. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, especially if you want to see more using these Planner Sophisticate inserts, and comment below what you think. Are you using her inserts in any way? Let me know, it'd be cool to chat, and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos in the future. But I will see you next time. Bye!